Assalamu alaikum Nazreen. Now I'm still a baby, but I am gonna be 20 soon, and if I'm being honest with y'all, that seemed like a much more serious age 19 years ago. When I was younger, I was so certain that I would have my life completely together by the time I was 20. Now, I'm learning that not only do I not have my life together, but apparently no one does? Like bro, I could not feel less grown up. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just finished my second year in university, now I'm looking at switching majors, my job is kicking my ass, my teenage years are almost over, and my YouTube channel is currently sitting at 90-ish subscribers as I write this video. Nothing is in stone for me right now, like this is the most transitionary period probably of my entire life. I'm keeping faith that inshallah everything works out, but I genuinely have no idea where I'll be in the next 5 years. Inshallah this YouTube thing will work, but it might not. Inshallah my degree lands me a job, but it might not. Inshallah I'll be rich and married, but I might not. Like I'm just a baby, but once I turned 18, I started getting all the big boy privileges at once. I graduated high school, got a bank account, a phone number, my license, and enrolled in a university all over the course of one summer. Alhamdulillah for all of that, but it was honestly a very depressing time in my life. On my 18th birthday, I went out to eat with my whole family. The food was delicious, I had a great time with everyone, but bro, I was miserable. My childhood was officially over, I was terrified of university, my friends were moving away, this girl that I was kind of in love with cut me off. So all in all, I was in a pretty whack mental state. On top of that, I actually really enjoyed high school. Yes, I was a bit of an NPC, but I still made some good friends there, and for me, it provided a nice balance of freedom and structure. But honestly, it wasn't the fact that high school was ending that made the summer depressing. It was where I was headed. Hour-long commutes, part-time jobs, zero supervision, zero friends, zero money, zero riz, zero future. Like, bro, I am just a baby. My first day of university, I came back home at 6 p.m., 4 hours later than your typical high school day. Then the realization hit me that this was going to be my life for the next 4 years. And I broke down crying in the washroom. Now, alhamdulillah, I'm chilling. The commutes don't bother me anymore, I made some more great friends in uni, and I realized that a lot of the people from my high school were just lame as hell. Keep in mind, I'm still a baby, but I'm an adult now. I can drive, I can stay up late, I have my own money, I'm stronger, like god damn it, I am able to eat a full pizza in one sitting. Sure, I'm not cute anymore, having responsibilities kinda sucks. I have bills and expenses and student loans, and I have to decide my career really soon, and I'm getting more and more insecurities, and my parents are getting older. Yallah, this is so terrifying. I'm the youngest child too. I haven't had to work hard for anything in my entire life. I just sit around, watch cartoons, shit my pants, and everyone would love me for it. I still do all those things, but for some reason it's a problem now. People ask me what my dream job is, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't dream about labor. Ask me what my favorite dinosaur is or what cartoon I'm watching. Hey, Hassan, what do you plan on doing after uni? I don't know! I'm just a baby! And this is the part where the unstoppable marching of time makes itself apparent, and I fall into a deep, dark pit of despair, knowing that I'll never get my childhood back, that the best years of my life are already over, and that this is the adulthood I've been yearning all my life for. But after that, I start to wonder, how do I even know that the best years of my life are over? Sure, it's pretty easy to say that things were better back then, but that's just cognitive bias. The past seems like it was great because you get to look back at it at a glance rather than actually living through it every day. Our brains glorify the past while repressing the bad stuff, making the present, by comparison, look worse than it actually is. You don't even have to look that far back to prove this. Think back to 2020 when COVID hit. We're able to look back at it fondly now as a time where we got an extra long March break, we could do school in our PJs, play Among Us with our friends.
The Among Us potion!
And the baby was still relevant. But how many of you remember this? Or this? Or this?
Imagine there's no heaven.
If people are now willing to genuinely romanticize an era with a global pandemic, then it really is possible to romanticize anything, don't you think? Now that was admittedly an extreme example, but it really can apply to any point of your life. For example, I find my life in the 5th grade to be way easier than my life now. But I was still dealing with nonsense like my teacher being on my ass for weeks about me cussing, even though I wasn't really, or that bitch-ass kid who kept snitching on me about it, or the trepidation of getting a bad grade on your report card and then having to tell your parents about it. These are problems that I never have to worry about now because I am a grown-ass man. But anyways, this brings me back to my main point. Your youth was not as perfect as you remember it to be. The grass just looks greener on the other side. There are always going to be hardships and uncertainties. This isn't a new concept just because you're an adult. It's just that hardship and uncertainty is now at the forefront of everybody's mind. You might not know exactly how your future might look, but I can almost guarantee that you'll laugh again, make friends again, find love again, and most importantly, hope again. Yes, the future looks huge and daunting. Yes, adulthood is terrifying. But the thing is, the future isn't gonna just sneak up and catch you. You won't just randomly wake up one day with back problems, a mortgage, and 6 mouths to feed. You just have to get through this day, and then the next day, and then the next.
I know a part of you wants to hang here. It's nice knowing how every stage ends. No surprises, no twists. It always stays the same. But that's not living. Life's a total risk and it's on you. Take it.
And even if you're growing up, that doesn't mean you have to be an adult all the time. I make it a point to myself to always leave room for some childlike wonder. Even this YouTube channel is, in a way, an outlet for healing parts of my inner child, because as a kid, I wanted to be an animator, a voice actor, a writer, but none of those things seemed like feasible jobs for a Muslim child of immigrant parents. But now, here I am, doing all 3 of those things on my own terms. As such, I'd never be of the belief that someone is too old to enjoy something. Your tastes may change as you grow up, but it's not a process that you should try to force to appear more adult.
When do I know I'm Spider-Man? You won't. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Like, what's up, danger?
I love this movie so much! Anyways, this video was kind of just a letter to myself, an attempt at quelling my own fears of growing up. If I can make myself feel a little better about it, I'm hoping that maybe I could help some of you as well. Things are going to be different, but inshallah, they're going to be okay. And also, me in 5 years, if you're seeing this, I hope that whatever you're doing, whether or not you continue this YouTube venture, that you are financially and mentally stable, content, are married to a beautiful Muslim wife, have a 6-figure job, a 6-pack, 2 sports cars, and a full beard. Ameen!